You find out someone you know has been living in America illegally. And ICE comes to your neighborhood asking residents, do they know of anyone living here illegally? Would you report them?
See, I'm the wrong guy to ask that because, and the reason I say I'm the wrong guy, I being an international traveler for my whole life and being somebody that is a very strong proponent, and I teach this at Overland Expos, of obeying the law, no matter what country you're in, and you got to obey the law of that country. I think you and I have talked about this on a podcast a couple years ago when what's her name flew to Russia with some weed and she went to jail and everybody was like, "Oh my God, that's not right." Well, that's the law there, so that's the way it works. I'm gonna stick by what I always say, and I would be inclined to turn the person in if they're there illegally, right? You're saying that they were there illegally. But so by definition, that means they did not go through the proper channel. They did not get their correct visa. Like, I'm sitting here on this podcast.
You don't know. You don't know what they did. They may have started out illegal. They may have started out legal and ended up illegal. You don't know what the reason is.
But I do know that they're there illegally.
Correct.
Okay, well, that's my point, though. I'm sitting here on this podcast from Mexico, and I am here in Mexico legally. Now, I will tell you that there are people that around here, and it's that are not. Like there's many people that I get this on the there's this Facebook group called Talk Baja. I can't stand it because it's just, to me, it's just a group of I'm going off tangent here, but. People will say all the time, well, I crossed in and nobody asked me for anything, so I didn't get my 180-day visa. Well, then you're breaking the law. Like, I don't know what your question is, but they're like, well, I've never done it before, or nobody was there, so I just didn't do it. I don't think it's a problem, right? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So I would say the same thing in America. We have many paths to legality. I am a huge, maybe this is my libertarian coming through, but I am a huge, you got to take control of yourself. Do not expect somebody else to take care of you all the time. This is not a nanny state. We do not want to all be like California. So for my anti-California statement here, I would turn the person in because they're not legal. It's the only thing I want to know about.
Same here. I don't have as long an explanation. I'm not about to have the U.S. government come ask me a question by an official and I lie or deny. It's just that simple. It's that simple for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That's my point. If you're going to put me into a scenario where I potentially could be on the hook for aiding and abetting or assisting, or no, I'm staying out of that. That guy over there, he's illegal.
And I have a basic thought. If me as an American citizen help a person in America who isn't an American citizen continue to do something illegal, I think that is the basic definition of a traitor.
Yeah. Agreed. And so Phil, let me extrapolate on this a little bit more. How do you have in America right now, and I know Trump's trying to get rid of them, and that's a big political thing, but how do you have a scenario where you have, quote, a sanctuary city? Explain
That's what this is all about
to me. Explain. I don't even understand that concept. So what does that mean? You've declared that your area is okay to be illegal. You don't have to follow laws. We can rob stores. We can rape people. What does that mean?
You are basically saying I will go against the country. That's what you're saying. I will go against the country to protect non-citizens.
So if there's somebody out there that is listening right now that is on that side, I'll call it the more liberal leaning left side, that has in the past or now supports the quote sanctuary city thing, I'd like to hear your viewpoint on that, because I don't understand it. I legit don't understand that at all.